Welcome back to the Mindcrack server. We are back on the Mindcrack server. We are underneath the fabulous lens, who one day, maybe, I'll get back to working on. But, as has been whoa, I really said but loudly there, and I hope I didn't break any eardrums. As has been discussed previously, there's a lot of people on the server who want to reset the map, and so I have a limited amount of time. And my priority is the Wasteland Village, so let's continue with it. The sun's going down. Crap. That's alright. So you see something new right here. This is a path. This is the path to the village, and we're going to do a little bit of prettying up the place. So one thing, I want people who come to my place to be able to find the village, so I extended the main road that goes into the village and out the village. I extended it all the way over to here, and I gave it hedges on either side, filled in the desert, did a few things. So let's take a look. I'm not finished. I just sort of it's not just gonna stop there. I mean, it might stop there, but I'll have some signs or something. So anyway, to get to the village, and this bit is not lit up obviously, but once we get right there it starts looking nicer. Have to climb up this hill. Now we have some nice hedges, and look at this, it's lit up. Look how it just sort of goes through the landscape. We can't even see the village from here. Actually, that's part of the village. We can't even see the village yet, but we know that we're heading towards something. I've added jack-o'-lanterns all along the way. Looks like there's some grass has yet to grow. And the dumb Enderman, man, I'm constantly repairing the damage done by the Enderman. So let's go down the path. Let's head to the village. Whoa! There's a cave right there. I only assume that's where the bat came from. We're going to need a big sign somewhere right about here saying, "Welcome to blah blah blah," whatever the name of the village is going to end up being. And I could use a little help coming up with names if you have an idea. So here's the kind of names I'm looking for. I'm looking for something like in Back to the Future, the town is called Hill Valley. It just sounds like an innocent town. That's what I want. Something that sounds like an innocent town. I'm not going to use Hill Valley, obviously, because it's already been used. Or Pleasantville. There's a movie called Pleasantville. You may not have seen it. You probably haven't seen it. It's probably like 10, 15 years old at this point. Stars Tobey Maguire. And that's sort of about an innocent 50s village as well. Not going to use that, obviously. Type of things I'm not really interested in are names like Zisteauville or Netherhubville or Lava Bucket Hoville or anything like that. I'm mostly looking for things that evoke the sort of the idyllic. Whoa! Did you see that? It did a charge attack. Oh my god. I hope that's lag and not some new feature. Actually, if it's a new feature where they can do like a thunder knuckle thingy on me, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm looking for innocent sort of town names. And you may notice that there used to be desert all over here. This whole area was desert at one point. You know what I don't like is that it's impossible to hit spiders in multiplayer without them hitting you first in melee. You used to be able to, if you knew how to time it, you could do it. But all of this used to be desert, and now it is covered in grass. That took a while. I had to take a few trips, 2 trips, to my I guess my dirt quarry, which is over there, where I've been digging all my dirt. Took 2 trips, filled up an ender chest twice, so 27 slots in an ender chest, 27 slots in your inventory, 54 stacks of dirt times 2, 108 stacks of dirt to cover all of this, and we'll climb up the ladder in a second to look at it. But this goes right through town, and it's got consistent hedges all the way. That's sort of the first little thing I wanted to do to start to pretty up the town, and then we're going to do some more stuff today on camera. Going to have a more traditional building episodes from here on out. So it goes here and it goes all the way. Oh, a little lag. See there? He hit me. See that? He hit, but visually, he didn't even get anywhere close to me. Which is one of the reasons I'm very hesitant to play a super hostile in multiplayer, just because of how buggy the multiplayer still is, the combat. So, oh, that's me walking on sand. That scared me. Okay, so we go out of town here. We go right through town and right out the other side. We come to a huge explosion. I'm thinking that our wither battle might play into the storyline a little. Let's see if I can actually get close to this guy. I did! So in multiplayer, or in hard mode I mean, skeletons shoot very fast the closer you get to them. So what you have to do is you have to sprint and sort of... You have to approach them at an angle so that you can try to dodge the arrow. That's what you gotta do. And then you can see over there on the other side of the explosion, the path keeps going. So something happened here. Some calamitous occurrence. And I was thinking about taking this down, but I think I'm going to leave it up and make it part of the storyline somehow. So the path sort of used to go through this area and has been explodified. And it continues, see, it's sort of broken up here. Continues out the other side. People have suggested I do a wither battle people have suggested I do a wither battle, and here it ends right there. I do a wither battle to destroy the village. That's possible. The only issue with that is that you're only going to get explosions some places. You're not going to get them everywhere. And if you remember what the... Thank you, burp. If you remember what the wasteland biome looked like before I started putting grass over top of it, where it was just all the jagged rocks, I want the majority of this to look like that. So we're going to need something in addition to a wither battle. I'm not certain I'm going to do a wither battle, but it's a possibility. So anyway, we went through the path. Let's head... we have another shop to look at, actually. So let's look at the shop. And then let's go up the ladder and think about things to do. About time we get around to doing that, the sun should be coming up, which should be good. So I can do some construction without all the monsters constantly, ceaselessly attacking me. Oh wait, no, we're doing that after. I'm also going to need to do, probably maybe next video, going to need to do some caving, because I've noticed some doors being broken down. I was over at the furniture shop and the doors were broken down. We actually have a villager who's taking up residence in the hardware store. We have our first employee has showed up for work. Let's see if he's still in here. Yeah, the door's gone. And look, he's here again. Get the hell out of here. And they can't seem to get to the villager, which is good. Here, get down there. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Get in here. No! Damn it. Gah. Let's see if I can find some wood and repair that door. Oh, he was holding it. There. Both of these doors were knocked down. The paintings are showing up today, which is nice. They don't always show up. Damn vintage beef never gives us time to say goodbye. What if we never see him again? That would be our last interaction with him forever. Anyway, we have an employee in there. And a couple of times I've gone in there and seen... the zombie villagers trying to attack him holding a door. Let's see, has this door been knocked off? It has. Yeah, but we have protection in here. Anyway, I'm gonna need to do a caving video so that I can get some iron to make some more iron golems. Among other things, I need running low on a lot of stuff. Okay, guys. Okay. We've got some. Look at this. Some Enderman damage. Constantly doing maintenance. I'm like the super for the Wasteland Village. Okay, so we have a new building to look at. When I saw the design for this one, I was like, alright, this has to go in the village. It's just too cool. This is a comic book shop called The Fez. I don't know what sort of association there is between comic book shops and Fezes. Doesn't matter. I just thought it was cool. And the design is neat. And it does have big letters on it. I know I said earlier that the diner letters there, I didn't want there, and I didn't want like big letters on the coffee shop, but this just, it kind of fits. So I decided to build it. It was made by Die Conquerors. Die Conquerors. I'm gonna guess that's how you pronounce that. This is his comic book shop. It's mostly the way he designed it, except for oh yeah, I made the floor blue. I think his was brown, and I couldn't see the chandelier at the top very well in his picture, so I just sort of improvised it. But other than that, it's basically exactly as he designed it. I think he had some paintings on the walls too, but I'm sick of messing with the glitched paintings, and until maybe if there's a 1.5.2, which I don't know if there's going to be or not. I like the corner door. I like the way that the Fez sort of lines up with the corner. It's a really nice design. I really liked it. I had to make it. I had to make it. Thank you for that design. Okay. So, oh yeah, the sun's coming up. Let's go look up the ladder quickly before we run out of time. And or before the sun, we waste too much daylight is what I'm trying to say. And we only have 1 or 2 more spots open for future shops. I know I said I would make that one and one other one. There's one other one I'd like to make, definitely, and I may make a second one. We'll see. So let's look at the overall layout. It's filled in nicely, just with the buildings. And I'm going to try to fill in today with some trees, basically, is what I'm going to work on today. What I'll probably work on next time is one more, that shop I was just talking about, the other one. And I'll put up some, the fences for, like, this place, do something with the overall borders of the mayor's house, and like the little hedges and stuff around all these little buildings and things. I'll work on that. What else? There was something else, I think. Oh yeah, and the sort of the divisions between these houses, and also I think I'm going to put some kind of hedgerow or something here to block visual access, because you know, you don't want all the big highway or whatever. You don't want to be able to see that from the back of your house. Okay, so, but what I want to do today is fill in some trees and maybe bone meal the ground some. I almost fell off the platform there. One thing I would like to do, I think this is going to be some kind of woods. I'm thinking of getting rid of this road right here. At one point I was thinking of putting a shop there, but I'm not going to anymore. And this road really has no purpose. I'm thinking of making this like the mayor's estate kind of thing, and having it be some kind of wooded area. Oh, look at how much I filled in with my 108 stacks of dirt. All of this was sand, all of it. That took a long time, took several hours. And I also smoothed out the edges between the biomes, quote unquote. So this, I sort of made it more sinuous a little bit. And it used to be like the sand was 4 or 5 blocks higher than the dirt and the grass, and I sort of smoothed them out so they're a little bit more level. It doesn't look quite right. The natural terrain generation is a little more jagged, you know, between the biomes, the borders. So, but it's fine for me, for my purposes right now. So let's see, want to put, I think maybe like a birch and spruce forest in here, and then maybe put some oak trees back in here somewhere in this area, and maybe some sort of something here, or maybe we'll put the oak trees there. Maybe we'll do, because this is jungle, maybe we'll put some more jungle trees up in here. And what I'm going to be doing for the actual Wasteland Village videos is I think I'm going to swap out the biome shader file. You can find it in your texture pack folders, that determines the color of the grass and the tree leaves for the desert. I'm going to swap it out for something brighter like this, at least until we go to the wasteland, and then I'll put it back to a more depressing, more lonely color. Okay, I think that's about it. So let's start over here. Yeah. Okay, and we don't need the jack-o'-lanterns. I also want to get rid of the majority of the torches. So there's no torches. Oh, I lied. There shouldn't be any torches along that path. Thank you. A little laggy today. So I'm going to need some bone meal. And what did I say? Spruce and birch, right? Over here, those are sort of the nicer woods, in my opinion. Yeah, and this path really doesn't serve any purpose at the moment. So I may just, if I get rid of it, I can also smooth out this hill a little more. I may do that. I may do that. So, we don't want anything... Damn it, Enderman. Don't want anything too dense here. So let's do sort of a loose sprinkling. And then another good thing about this is once I do this, I can hide jack-o'-lanterns behind the trunks of the trees so that the lighting is a little bit more hidden. So we have 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to sort of sprinkle them here and there, run around. And then I'll run through and do the same thing with birch, and we'll go through and bone meal them all. God damn it, Enderman. Annoying me so much. And then once I've done that, we'll climb back up the ladder, see what the overall effect is. Hey, buddy. Suck it. And I'll just put some torches down for a second. As soon as I'm gonna be taking off all the torches though. And come on, go! And putting on some. I turned it into pause on pause there. Putting on some of the jack-o'-lanterns here and there. You know, I've tried to do impressions of just about everybody on Mindcrack. I've tried to see if I could come up with something kind of. Because I do a pretty good vintage beef. I can do good. They're easy. They're the easy ones. I've tried to come up with ways to do like one-word impressions of other people in the Mindcrack server. And I haven't really, I'm not very good at some of them. And a lot of times it just sounds like I'm making fun of them when I'm just trying to like replicate the sounds they tend to make. Like beef is pretty easy. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Good is pretty easy. You just have to. You've got to like strain your throat a little bit to to make that sound. There we go. I tried to do some other. I guess I just sort of screamed like pause on pause, but maybe that's too close. Oh, look, first try. Get some torches. Bonemeal. I tried to do B double O. Doesn't really work. Oh, I think I can do generic B, can't I? Yeah, I've done. Have I done generic B before? Now, what is it that generic B always says that I thought was the good one-line impression or one-word impression? Oh, he says something. Oh, I can't remember now that I'm concentrating on the trees. This has taken way more bone meal than I thought it would. This is the first time I've really had to bone meal something since we swapped into 1.5. Come on, go! Ah, pecker. He says that a lot, but I don't think that was it. I don't think that was the one I was thinking of. Oh, I remember now. Okay, so generic B always says right after he makes something, or after when he's talking to himself. Blah 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 blah. Right. So for that one you've got to say it really quickly, like you're zipping forward in a car. I mean, right. Hello guys. Okay. Right. Something like. Oh, look at that. Look, we have some forested hills and stuff. I think we may need a tree right there. We're gonna need some sort of hedge stuffy around the house. And maybe some sort of minimal, not like a fence like this guy, but something to sort of demarcate that, hey, this is private property, or, you know, government property, or property of the city or something. But that automatically, it does look nice. Okay, so for my next trick, right? Okay. For my next trick, let's add... You know, I think this area should be sporadically... This should be sort of like a savanna. So I want sporadic big trees. Big oak trees. So, oak saplings. Oak crackling, right? Okay. And then I don't need cobblestone to make a big tree, do I? I just need a pillar. And the sun's coming up, which is good timing. So I think all of this should just be savanna. So let's pop over here. So we'll put a few big oaks. Splatters. Look at this. Look at this. I just finished this area a few days ago. Oh. Suck it. Hello, guy. Yeah, that's right. That's what you get, zombies. Go ahead. Finish dying. Oh, you're gonna die? Oh, no experience because I never touched him. Okay. So, okay, let's continue. Let's find it. Oh, ignore that. God damn it, Enderman! Already. Generic B left the game. Oh, and I was just doing impressions of him too. Okay, so we want the big trees. That's not a big tree. Oh, that's right. You have to make it stone because because the leaves will grow, like they'll replace dirt or they'll go around the dirt. I've seen people do it like this as well. It's been a while since I tried to do this. They may have changed the way the trees generate or grow or something, so that this doesn't work. Maybe because of the way they changed bone meal. Give me a big tree, damn it! Uh-huh. There we go. Only took a whole stack, but it worked. It only took a whole stack. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll try 4 high next time. Only took a whole stack of my bone meals, but we did it. Yeah, alright, okay. Yeah, let's put another one here. Oh, strange apparatus in the sky. I may have to go get more bone meal if it's going to be this expensive. Let's see if it's more efficient with only 4 high. Come on! Grow a tree, damn it! Oh man, this takes so much bone meal, it's ridiculous. I do have a huge stockpile of bones, though. Come on! Jeez. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. This one's a little lopsided, though. Oh yeah, it's one of these lopsided ones. Okay, let's grow some more. Well, that's mostly done. So let's take a look. Oh, the sun's coming up. Let's quickly look at the handiwork before the sun comes up. Each of these big trees here in the savanna region has a jack-o'-lantern behind it giving some illumination. It's not uniformly lit, but it provides some nice lighting. And then over here I added a mix of jungle and oak trees, and they all have jack-o'-lanterns as well. I haven't bone mealed the ground over here yet. I have plenty left over. I just haven't done it yet. And then over here, I have not removed the torches. No jack-o'-lanterns there yet. Let's see, how many do I have? I've got 48. I have a few more stacks in the storage house. The savanna looks real nice. I really like the way it looks. This looks nice. This needs some work. I think maybe we need to bone meal the ground or something. Maybe so it looks more consistent with this. And once I change the shader in the texture pack so that the grass colors are, if they're not the same, they'll at least be similar. I think that'll look good. But let's actually go up higher, and then I want to run through the savanna. Run through the jungle. I want to run through the savanna real quick at eye level to show you what it looks like, because it looks a little different than looking at it from way up here. But look at how much fuller everything looks now that we've added all that vegetation. All the buildings and all the vegetation. And then once I start adding the fences, the things, to sort of add even more details. I think we'll be close at that point. Still need the sign. Still need a name for the village. Let's come up one more level. Oh boy. No, no. Okay, wait till you get to the top to look around. So that area, the cheap houses, they're kind of sparse. I need to do something with those. Or with that strip of land between the cheap houses and the laboratory on the left there. Need to do something with that. It looks empty. Yes, looks quite a bit fuller though. There will probably be a few trees in the backyards of the big houses here. And another building there. And another building there. I'm going to have to move that tree or just get rid of it, I guess. It's in the way, but we're going to have one building there and probably one building there. Maybe. And I'm almost certainly going to get rid of that road. But, oh man, it's starting to look nice. I'm almost regretting that I'm going to have to blow it up, but not really. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Okay, let's go look at the savannah from ILO. I'm thinking there should be cows in here, like it's a pasture. That's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of pasture. There should be cows, like, sitting under these trees. Oh, yeah, it looks nice. Maybe too many flowers. Maybe I'll get rid of the flowers and move them somewhere else where they're more suited. I don't really think flower when I think savannah, but it does look nice. So let's run down this path one more time and think about where that sign needs to go. Okay, so here we are coming into the town, into Jolly Jolly Oxenfree, or whatever the hell we're gonna call it. And I think maybe the sign, maybe I move this tree. Maybe the sign should be right there. I don't want to be looking at the back of a diner as I come into town, so maybe the sign should be right there, partially blocking that. But yeah, it's looking nice, looking nice. Okay, so next time, probably caving. Time after that, probably more detail work on the village. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sees you laters. Take it easy. Stop Scoppies me. See you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye.